tell you, with Jeter being one of the owners of the Marlins, I think he's going to help the Yankees in a big, massive trade.
Why would he do that?
I think their best hitter there, Stanton?
Stanton.
Yeah, I
Giancarlo.
think he's coming to New York.
Did he really?
I think Jeter's going to give him to New York.
Why would he give
with
him
about
to
3
him?
or 4 players? You're going to see that deal within the next month.
Why would he give him to him? You mean Jeter knows the organization well enough that he knows good prospects he can get for them, or is he just because he's a Yankee and bleeding Yankee, purple, whatever the hell you're calling it?
Well, it doesn't matter, where Jeter is, obviously.
Oh, yeah, he owns another
but
team,
you know what,
he's
but
going to
right
do
here,
anything for the Yankees.
his heart is still a Yankee.
Oh, it is. I'm walking out of
this. I'm telling you, his heart is always still a Yankee. I don't care what anybody tells me.
It is, and he,
Look, geez, now you too.
I think that could happen. Don't underestimate, the Yankees and the Marlins wheeling and dealing.
they're already talking trade.
Yeah.
And the deal hasn't even been finalized as far as ownership.
Yeah.
Boy, they're jumping the gun.
Yeah.
Joel, we went the wrong way. It's the other way. Yes, it's down to the left.
What do you mean on the left?
That way.
So what'd you go this way for?
Because I'm stupid.
Oh, Jesus. I'm the brains of this outfit. Give me the friggin' tickets. Sons of So we just wasted 5 minutes, and now we gotta go down, take a left.
No, we gotta go to the left.
Well, this is what I just said.
Well, you couldn't read a map either.
Well, you said just follow the eye. Yeah, we followed the eye. Follow the eye to horse crap.
Joel, none of your shameful behavior. It's a center court, like you said. It was this way.
And then we gotta walk back all the way back here?
No, I'm sure we can cut this way.
No, I don't think so. Without luck, we'll probably end up in Siberia.
We should have gone to the $10 garage.
Yeah, we'll end up at the Canadian Goose.
As long as it's not the French Canadian Goose. That would be Glenard Jolette.
Yeah, you're right.
I wonder what happened to the birthday cake.
It's in Joe Kelly's freezer. This is ridiculous.
What can you do? You didn't want to get the $10 ticket.
Yeah, and then be walking 6 miles.
We already are. Oh, here it is. Okay. Now where's the concierge? Joel Elber heading to Fenway Park for the first time in how many years?
Yeah, probably about 6.
I thought it was 5.
No, 5, 6. Who gives a rat's head?
You say invited me?
Oh, no.
I'm not going
Said
anywhere.
pardon
Sorry.
me.
I'm a CEO of a company. I'm not going anywhere. Sorry, I'm a CEO of a company. I'm not going anywhere.
We're the stars of TV up in Manchester, New Hampshire.
No. What a well-known one.
Boy.
No, like this, like a brown one. Yeah, that's, Oh, this one here. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Whatever you want, guys. Thank you.
That's the Honorable Joel Elber, state representative from New Hampshire. He gets paid $100 a year. Oh my God, look at that.
So, you're right at the...
That looks good, baby. Let's have a close-up.
It's all good. There you go.
There you go. Oh, you too, huh? Joel's on radio up in Great Manchester, New Hampshire. What Donald Trump calls is a drug-infested hole.
Really?
Yeah.
How
Let's not get into. Well, he drops in every now and then. We can't get rid of him.
Oh, that's too bad. Get his autograph next time. Make some money off him.
It's Melania Trump that we want her autograph.
I call security.
We're not fans.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Oh, we're not fans of the Trump, particularly Joel. Joel goes off on tirades on radio about him. There you go. He's a state rep in New Hampshire. Yeah, he gets paid $100 a year. There's 400 of them up there. Yes, and they do a lousy job, don't they, Joel?
There you go.
Jeez, look at all that mustard. Holy smoke. Joel, any word? Is it tasty?
Sucks.
No, I'm not saying.
I'll eat it then.
A little skimpy on the peppers and onions for lousy $10. Stick it up his
Joel, this is supposed to be for the baseball show. We're gonna have to bleep you out now.
I didn't know for the baseball show.
Oh, do you want to pose with Carl Yastrzemski? You know, you can sit down in his chairs for your $10. Here we are, there's Carl Yastrzemski. Ted Williams, the Honorable Joel Elber, who's in a bad mood.
I'm in a good mood. I expected better. I'm very disappointed on this mother.
Well, we'll get another one.
This freaking guy probably doesn't have a green card. Call immigration on him. You know what? I'll call the Trumpster. Yeah. Ship him out to freaking Singapore with Jude Concum there.
Okay, Joel. Oh, they don't have Mickey Mantle down here. I think we're gonna have to turn on the light.
Really?
Is the light on?
No.
Let's try again.
Oh, here we go.
Still can't get you. You're too dark.
That's good.
We'll use the night shot.
Maybe my nose is in the way.
Oh, there's Dustin Pedroia up there. Joel Elber, who are you going to be voting for the All-Star?
I don't vote for the All-Star.
Why not?
No interest.
What do you think about being a state rep and yet they wouldn't let you into the park because of your rusty hips?
I love being a state rep. I was there for 2 years, not running for re-election. I'm in retirement.
They did let you in when you told them that you were the Honorable Joel Elber.
And for the record, I didn't miss one session in 2 years. I was there every time there was a house.
You got stuff in your mouth, Honorable.
Where I go.
Oh, we are at the right field. There's the right field team store. We lucked out.
What's so proudly we at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright star through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we march, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night, and our flag was
And our flag was still there.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Land of the free and the home of the
I forgot my disabled American veteran hat. Boy, is he drunk. What do you say about that, Joel?
I love it!
Like, I haven't seen that very often. That's the first time in like 40 years.
Look, who's actually getting the applause?
Any commentary, Joel, on the game?
Yeah, the game sucks. I mean, it's it's bottom of the seventh. Red Sox are winning 7-1, 6-1. Yankees are tied 0-0 in the 11th inning against Toronto. So that's going to be a humdinger.
How many games behind are the Yankees?
One game.
Holy smoke.
Yeah. Tampa Bay lost, so now they're 14 and a half. Toronto, if they lose, they'll be 16 and a half. And Baltimore, they're still in Singapore with dingling Donald Trump's poo-poo, and they're 22 and a half games out.
Is there anything you have to say to Peter White
Peter White,
about if you're really a Red Sox fan or not?
I am not a Red Sox fan, Peter White. I'm a devoted Yankee fan, my friend. Yeah. Jeff Hammer goes, if Moose was to catch the ball from where he was sitting, would it be a homer or a foul ball?
I'm glad you're so interested in the game. Your cousin Morris is from Germany or lives in
He
Germany?
lives in Germany, but he's coming back, I think in the next month or two. He has a little place up in Maine, so Mike, I haven't seen him in about 30, 40, 50 years, maybe.
And what did he ask you?
If I was wearing my Yankee underwear tonight.
What did you say?
I said, no, I am not wearing my Yankee underwear.
What about you wearing your Gunsmoke underwear?
And Bonanza.
Your 10-gallon hat.
Yeah, I got little Joe in my with Ben Cartwright on my ass.
Okay. There's kids here.
Okay. Well, we're welcoming Mr. Baseball. We have Victoria watching on, who is a Russian. You're ethnically Russian, are you not?
I am.
Full-blooded?
Yeah, my mom's from Russia.
Where from in Russia?
Saratov.
And where's that?
I don't know.
Victoria, have you ever heard of that?
I heard of that. I've never
And
been
my
there.
grandfather and grandmother are from Leningrad or
St. Petersburg. They don't call it Leningrad anymore,
he
do they,
hated to
Victoria?
call it
There's also
Leningrad.
a lot of Russian Jews back then too.
Oh, yeah.
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 No, most of them are gone.
Okay.
I mean, they left. They left the country.
Victoria, we're going to talk about baseball, and we know you Russians invented baseball, but we're going to talk baseball, and we'll be back with you on Matt Connaughton Unleashed. Hey, Mr. Baseball, is Cleveland now the clear favorite to win the World Series?
I don't know about the World
What's the
Series.
score? What's the
2-1 when I came in.
And what inning?
Cleveland?
It was Toronto.
Oh, Toronto.
Cleveland just got on the board. I think it was around the third or fourth inning.
So
Anything else to smoke?
Did you watch the game yesterday?
I did.
With the first inning, with the pitcher there bleeding like a...
yeah.
And you're telling me that the second base umpire didn't see it?
What the second base empire?
Umpire.
Well, it's like the Russian Empire or the Ottoman Empire? You mean the umpire?
Yeah, right. The umpire.
I'm surprised. He
See, Victoria, he actually does speak words.
That was bleeding.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was all stitched. Guy got like 10 stitches. Cut himself on a drone.
Why can't they let him put super glue on? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
they wouldn't let him do like, you remember,
illegal.
You can't do anything.
in
no
boxing, they
Band-Aids,
used to
nothing.
cement you. But then around the Marvin Hagler, when he won the championship, what was it, Vito what was the guy he beat? He was a guy that they used to have to use super glue and cement on.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of that. But that's boxing where, Rocky Marciano, they used to...
I'm a good friend of Marvelous Marvin.
Marvin, well, he's my favorite. What a great boxer.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, did he get screwed out of two titles.
He
But
has
that's another...
He has a condo up in Jackson. And
No kidding.
yeah, he used to come into the hotel where I worked.
He was an artist.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was great.
And a nice guy. I really liked him.
He was equivalent to... I always said Derek Jeter got cheated out of 2 MVPs. He got cheated out of 2 fights, at least 2 that I saw.
Yeah.
But Terry used 6 relievers, including Andrew Miller. And it's incredible.
I think Terry's doing a great job with his pitching staff. He'll bring in Miller in the 3rd or 4th if he needs them.
Yeah.
Why wait till they fall behind?
Yeah.
And then last night he used them when they're ahead going into the 8th and 9th.
He's a hell
Very
of a
good
manager.
managing. Very good managing.
Yeah. I'd say he's on the cusp of very good to... He might eventually be a great manager. You have to wait a while,
Got to win 3 or 4.
Yeah, well, even Earl Weaver only won. Didn't he only win 1? But he won 4 titles,
Yeah,
4 American League titles, and his team came in 1st or 2nd so many times, and he won 90 games so many times.
Right. He only won the 70 World Series, I believe.
70, right, but he won 4 pennants,
Yeah.
69, 70, 71. That 71 World Series.
Oh, that was...
69's destiny with one of the greatest pitching staffs.
Steve Blass, I'll never forget that.
People
Threw a
forget
shutout in the last game, then he couldn't find home plate the next year. He was almost out of baseball
That's right,
a year.
that's right. But that Pittsburgh team, Clemente.
Oh.
But Tom Seaver, people forget what a great pitcher he was.
Fabulous.
Yeah. And then 79, he won, and they got beat Pittsburgh again.
Right.
Beat them, that great team that was almost all African-American. We are family.
Yeah.
Willie Stargell was one great player.
He had a home run to win that
Remember when
last
hitting
game.
475 home runs meant you were just about as great as there was, because so few people had hit 500.
All right, he wasn't juiced.
Yeah, and
imagine if the Indians doing it all this shit, and because the Cleveland Cavaliers already won, so having 2 championships in one
same city,
in the same city. That's
and they have been starving for a winner.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Baseball, Cleveland hasn't won since 48.
48.
The year they had to play off with the Red Sox.
Right.
Yeah. Really? And they've never been to the World Series since.
No, they have 95, 97, but they
96,
lost.
Right. Those 95, 97.
Right. They lost
Right.
both.
Those were those were Manny was on those teams.
He was on.
Was he on 95?
Yeah, he was on both, I think.
60. He was on both, and they lost.
Yeah.
Who was the manager? He was a good manager.
What year?
What was it? 95 and 97.
For Cleveland?
Yeah.
95, they lost to Atlanta.
Yeah, the guy that did the Garcia Parra thing all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hargrove.
I was just going to say Hargrove, yeah.
Yeah. Boy, watch him in a batter's box. He was like Garcia Parra after every pitch.
And the Cubs haven't been since 1908.
They haven't won since 08.
They were in 45.
And 35, 32, and 38.
So 38, Dizzy Dean was on that team.
Yes,
So
he
won
pitched a
since
great game, but the Yankees swept them.
Right.
So if you imagine Cleveland winning today, so there'll be 4 straight for the championship, and they won 3 prior to that, so it'll be like 7 games in a row in the playoffs that they won.
Yeah, if they win today, that's
7 in a row.
Yeah.
Can the Dodgers beat the Cubs?
No.
I don't think so, but you know what? I
It's a
haven't picked
7-game
anything
series.
right yet.
None of us have.
Well-
Joel came the closest. He was Cleveland, remember? And the Cubs.
Well, they won a Cleveland and a Cubs series.
Oh.
You know, all these people out there.
I'd be pulling for Cleveland, but the rest
I'm
of the
pulling for Cleveland.
Yeah,
the
see,
rest of the
Cubs
world's
win.
pulling.
Yeah, I
It's
vote.
gonna be the
Yeah,
end
see,
of the
I always root for the underdog, and I want to see the Cubbies win.
Sure.
Hey, let's take a Mr. Baseball for people. Tell us who you are and you're John Weeks.
Right.
And how did you win the title, Mr. Baseball?
I was in a contest in Los Angeles. There were approximately 600 contestants, and it was a 3-day thing, I believe. It was in a bar. And it
in a bar.
came down to another guy and
you.
Yeah. And he missed on the 29 World Series. I got it. We went from 03 on up.
That had to have been the Connie Mack and the A's.
Yeah.
And the young Jimmy Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Before his MVP.
Yeah. And one of those games,
But I can't
the
remember
Cubs
who it was.
led.
It was the Cubs.
Cubs led 8-0 going into the 8th inning. The Athletics scored 10 runs and won the game 10-8.
Mickey Cochran was the catcher, Hall of Famer.
Was he?
Was he with? No, he's Detroit. Who was
Yeah.
their catcher? Who was the great?
Gabby.
Mickey Cochran was the.
Gabby Harden
Detroit.
at one time.
Gabby, right. I know they had a Hall of Fame catcher.
Yeah.
Connie Mack had two great teams. The one from in the early 1910 era,
Yeah.
and who were beaten by the Boston Braves, weren't they, in 12? And then
In
that,
14.
Oh, 14. 14, yeah. And then they had the team that won, that beat the Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig Yankees. Didn't they win the pennant 29, 30, 31?
No, they won it. Actually, none of those years. They won
No,
it.
I'm talking about the A's, the Athletics.
Oh, the Athletics.
Because
yes,
Babe Ruth,
yes.
the 28 World Series, is that the one against the Cardinals that he got thrown out stealing and ended
Yeah, to
it?
end the series, yeah.
Babe, yeah.
With Bob Musial up. I can't figure that one out.
Okay, we're not going to get into the Yankees.
No,
So they
no.
did win 3 American League pennants, but how many World Series did they win, the Athletics? They won 29.
They won in 29, 30.
But they didn't win 31, did
No, they didn't.
they? But you're Mr. John Weeks, Mr. Baseball, and you're a bartender at a restaurant.
It's called The Way We Cook, which is soon to be the North End Bistro.
Oh, okay.
Changing names.
And you will still be there. And what's the address?
Myrtle and Elm, I can put it that way.
Do people come in and try to stump you?
Yes.
Now, and at the end, that we keep missing you. At the end, you're always calling for somebody to pour a beer for you. Now, who's that? And
That's Cindy over at Billy's Sports
Billy's.
Bar.
I've been with Peter White, Joel's partner on the morning show, where I first heard you.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a show, get you. We'll go over and talk to Billy and get you from
I
the
talked to
remote.
him and he said to put it together and give him 3 weeks' notice.
Okay.
Because he has to
For the
open in
World
the mornings.
Series.
And serve
Because it'd be
breakfast.
good to have the morning show from
Yeah.
Billy's.
Yeah.
Peter knows it. I don't think there's a bar in Manchester that Peter doesn't know. I don't think we can drink that early, though. Would Peter drink a beer at 7 in the morning?
You drink one at 6 in the morning.
But not Joel.
No, I would have like a Bloody Mary or something, but
Yeah, mimosa.
Mimosa, yeah.
A Cleveland
Yeah.
Cubs World Series, I think there'd be a lot of interest.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's always interest in the World Series.
But you notice that the Cleveland is only batting 199.
I know.
But that pitching
Thank God for their pitching.
has the Blue Jays down to 175 or something.
Yeah.
All that lumber, you know?
Yeah.
What happens like way back in the Yankees? You got all these big studs, and we come to the World
Yeah.
Series. Like John said, they bat like 189, 195 or whatever that they just couldn't hit at the right time.
I got to say that 2009 Yankees team, the best team I ever saw play was the 1998 team, the Yankees.
That was a
the
great
best
team.
team I've ever seen in my life.
125 and 50
They came
for
in
the
and
whole
played a
year.
4-set in Oakland, and they won 3 of the games in the 9th inning. With Darryl Strawberry came up and hit a grand slam in the 9th inning. And I hated the Yankees, but that team, and I always was fond of Joe Torre. He had been the Atlanta Braves manager and gave my
Right.
father one of his few pennants before
Oh,
the
really?
era of frustration. You win one World Series, it's never enough. But that Yankees team of 2009 is not quite a Yankees team. Yankees teams always had great pitching.
Yes.
Superb pitching.
Yeah.
That new stadium, I don't think it's that pitcher friendly.
Oh, it isn't.
Look, it's a bandbox.
Yeah, I mean, the guys
You
on
can't adjust.
But
guys
right
on the
field-
Yankees are slicing it to right field for home runs.
Yeah.
What is it, like 301 going down there?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking of, when he built
It's
it.
not
How
a-
about the old stadium down
Right,
there?
it-
The old stadium.
Very
What
similar.
was right field? Oh, similar to
That
similar.
field, when you came, I hated Yankee Stadium, and the physical plant was really gross, and you have like these plug uglies. But when you came up and saw that field, it was only I can only think like Wrigley Field or Fenway. It's like a diamond, literally, like
Right.
glowing, and the monuments.
Right.
And they were going to keep Yankee Stadium, remember, because it's the most fabled stadium in America. But no, they tore it down.
Yeah, they did. Well, the new one's close, and they need the parking. And,
But they lied. They always lie.
Probably.
They're like politicians.
I wonder
right?
if they can move right field back if they want.
No, it doesn't seem like
do,
it's
do a little remodeling in the
major
off season.
construction.
They could
You know,
if they
yeah.
want to.
Yeah, I think because that's a joke down there.
It is, yeah.
But it is what it is, I guess. But that's what I would do in the off season if I was the owner.
Oh, hey, we got some time. I was reading a couple of great books.
Even in Orange.
The Last Innocents. It was about the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 60s. The team that was Maury, Wills, Colfax from 59 through the 66 World Series. It's like Michael Leahy, who's a political correspondent. This is an excellent book. And, I don't like the Dodgers much. I remember telling Lisa, my ex, I was saying, you went to the 1977 World Series? Were you at the game Reggie hit 3 home runs?
No.
No, I'm talking about my ex, and she said,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? John, it's L.A. We all just were high school. You just go. It's just a place to go to. I took her to her Clemens threw a one-hitter, a masterful game. Reggie Jackson said later, it's one of the best games he ever saw. It was one of those with 18 strike or something. And she just spent the time talking to a little kid next to me.
I think Reggie hit the 3 home runs in Yankee Stadium.
1977, right. But see, I was just saying, did you see Reggie or whatever?
Oh. Well, I saw him play.
It wasn't Yankee.
I was at the game where he threw his hip out.
Oh, yeah,
And the Yankees still
deflected
lost the
thing.
game.
But, in L.A., you go to the game. That was the first place I was ever at where they come late and leave early. And now that's common. You never saw that at Fenway Park
Oh,
until
no.
recently.
It's strictly West Coast. I used to get on him about that.
And the thing is, after 59, the Dodgers were no longer the Dodgers. They were the L.A. Dodgers.
Right.
But, we can talk about Sandy Koufax. What a story. But Maury Wills, that's a hell of a story, too. Breaking Ty Cobb's record, 96 stolen bases, 104. And he had an asterisk on him, too.
Yeah, because of
But it wasn't as
162.
famous. Right.
Yeah.
Because he didn't break. But he actually broke the record within the same number with one of Cobb had 156 games scheduled for some reason.
Right.
Because of a playoff or something.
Something like that.
So he had done
Makeup.
it, but they still put Ford Frick still put the asterisk on it.
Yeah, those are gone now.
Yeah. Anything you'd like to say? We got to wrap it up.
No,
About
I'm just...
baseball. What's your prediction? Who's going to win the National League pennant?
I'm staying with the Cubs.
And, Cleveland's clearly the favorite.
Now, well, yeah, with 3 games to nothing. Only one team in history, and we know who that is.
Well-
Came back from 3 down.
And who is that?
The Boston Red Sox.
Finally, I get it out of you. Well, Mr. Baseball, give your ending salutation.
Cindy, pour me a beer. I'm heading to Billy's.
And we will have you back on next week. Okay. And Ward 13, tune in at 7 o'clock. Well, I'll be on Matt Connaughton Unleashed with Victoria Antonova. And Joel, you could stay for a bit.
Yeah, I got things to do.
You're going to leave Victoria?
Yeah, I got to leave Victoria. I got to
Shirley might.
I got to get ready for the show tomorrow. Shirley's away. She won't be back until maybe Thursday.
Maybe I'll drop by after the show.
No, all the blinds, everything's going to be all shut down. Tomorrow's a new day.
Joel, what are you planning on doing?
Nothing. I'm just going to get it. Maybe. Like
We'll leave that to you, the viewer's imagination, because this is the family hour.